What is up, good people? It's your boy Trouble T Roy with getkickswholesale at gmail.com. GetKicksWholesale at gmail.com. And this video, really quick, is more of an educational video than anything. Um, because the real versus fake comparisons are killing me. Uh, Man, most of them out there are super opinionated, and I guess just pretty much a bunch of people just putting stuff together based off of what they saying is real versus fake. So you hear if the UPC code has is not UPC, it's EAN, then your shoes are fake. I'm here to debunk that. Uh, if shoes don't do this or don't have that, they're fake. Which, with the orange stripe, if it doesn't sprinkle, if it sprinkles out, well, I use my finger. If it sprinkles too far back, it's a fake. Um, so on and so forth. And a lot of people don't take in consideration, number one, that there are multiple sizes. So they're not going to match exact. The pattern is not going to always be exact. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, like I said, hopefully this video doesn't run over 6-7 minutes. But again, sneaker education, especially using these Yeezys, because again, they try to discourage people from selling them since it's such a I guess supposedly limited shoe. But being that we have a wholesaler, we can get them easier. And also too, people saying that the font can tell if the shoe is fake. But I'm gonna debunk a couple of things. So here we go. When you get the chance, go on Flight Club's website, look up uh, the Yeezy Boost, these ones, the 350s. I think look at them in a size 4.5. Click on the 4.5 size, and under it says these are conditional pairs. Pretty much saying it has the incorrect label and incorrect box, and they're still charging $1,500 for a size 4.5, which children's sizes in these weren't produced. So why is Flight Club the only one getting 4.5s? So people, I really need you to use your brain really quick. So take a look at that, and when you click the 4.5 for the Yeezy Boost, it's going to say conditional pairs, wrong box, and wrong label. Now let us get this from a wholesaler with the wrong box or wrong label. Then first thing people are going to be doing is screaming out fake. Everything's fake. Oh, it's fake because you ain't got the right box, the wrong label, the paper's wrong. But nobody's going to give Flight Club an issue with that, and they're selling a 4.5 for $1,500. Come on, let's get real. Let's be realistic. I normally don't blast companies unless it's the actual brands, but come on. And look up under their frequently asked questions section, look up what they say conditional pairs are and match it up to what they're saying that those 4.5, those kid size 4.5 Yeezys are. I guarantee you'll be surprised. But don't nobody want to know the truth. Everybody want to be such a basher and swear they're so educated on sneakers and in the sneaker game, and they really know absolutely nothing. So, all right, 3 minutes has passed. Let's get into it. Number one, this doesn't determine if your shoe is fake. Like I say, where the sprinkle starts or ends. It doesn't determine that at all, right? Because look at this one. This is an 11.5, right? This is a size 7. Look at how different the sprinkle is, and it's lighter. So let's get close. You can see the difference between the two. Okay? Doesn't make your shoe fake. Does not. Again, people are showing different pairs. If this is too far out, well, maybe because you got 11.5, 12, or 13. And then also, too, if you do the research, it specifically talks about, a lot of consumers talk about how these aren't well made and that it was a lot of flaws in these joints. A lot of them. Like a whole lot. So when they re-release them, they'll probably correct some of those flaws, but there are flaws in them. And if you look at the brands, there are flaws in all of those shoes right now. None of them really come really, really good quality. The threading, the paint, the patterns, you can see that. So you see that doesn't make your shoe fake. So please don't be discouraged by that. Now let's take a look at the sides, right? Again, patterns, totally different. They were saying that if your pattern doesn't come up like this, the shoe is fake. Well, how come on the 7 it's really low? And when you look at photos on Flight Club and stuff like that, you'll see that it's really low on there too, and then you have some that are high. People, they are just made that way. Okay? All of them do have this little indentation with the with the because the way it's made, I guess with the little bunt or butt on the back. All of them have it. Now, different sizes, they're going to be smaller or bigger. See, they all have it. And also too, and because it's such a the material, the knit is so soft in the box, they easily get misshapen. You can see it in the two shoes. Some when they display them, they show them like this. But sometimes the way they sit in the box, the end tab of where your heel is at, it can shape different. Like look at it. It's obvious. Like you can tell it's so soft. If it's sitting in a box for 6-7 days before it's shipped and it's going to get misshapen. Also too, this here, they do have this like dip, but again, because of the misshapenness, you can't really tell. Well, you can when I push it. Like you see how the dip is? They do have that dip. Okay? Let me say. The stitching on the back, I don't know what, I've never heard anybody say anything about the stitching, but I have heard people say stuff about this. Like, if it don't break off right away and turn into sprinkles, it's fake. Wrong. Again, they were just not the best made shoe. In smaller sizes, because the fabric isn't as big and cut the same, do different things. This is just not the best made pair. Does it make it fake? Like, cut it out. I'm trying to see what else. Let's see. The Boost Pods, it's not like the last ones. I don't know. Like, I really haven't heard much about that either. And I'll show you on this side too. So the pods aren't different. I'm trying to think of some other malarkey that I probably heard about them being fake. Oh yeah, the font on the boxes. Let me toss this really quick. Let me move these out the way. Oh. If you take a look and see here, my bad. Right? And this one also too has, see if I can get that clear, a UPC code. You see the UPC code, you see the label, right? That's for the 11.5s. Now the 7, you can see they have an EAN instead of a UPC code. People say because they have an EAN, they're fake. Wrong. Do your research. Google what's the difference between a UPC and an EAN. The UPC, it stands for Universal Product Code, pretty much stating that can be scanned anywhere in the world. It's universal. So over in Europe, over in Asia, here in the United States, it can be scanned. The EAN stands for European Article Number. Okay? So that means it probably won't scan everywhere, only in Europe. So probably what's going on is these are pairs that are supposed to be sold in European locations. That's what it's a European articles number. EAN and UPC does not determine whether the shoes are real or fake. Please, people, there's people out here just saying anything. You got to do your research. You got to do your research. Oh, also another debunking that if the paper, and like I say, the font here in the universal is darker, literally. Like it's no change in the writing and font. For the UPC, it's darker. As you can see, let me see if I can back up. And it's a little bit fonder on, like a little bit lighter with the one with the EAN number. That's it. It's no change in numbers or letters. It's just lighter and darker. And also, lastly, hopefully before this video cuts off, another one of the EAN, one of the European pairs, as I call them, the paper isn't the same. It's not the yellowy wax paper that you see here. And the 12s that I have in the European pair, the paper's white. Does that make the shoe fake? Absolutely not. Because here goes this one, which is a size 12, same characteristics as the other shoe. So people, please stop. Up and look. The pattern cuts off at the bottom, the size 12. And again, look on Flight Club website. You see the ones they got displayed, the pattern is very little or almost cut off at the bottom. But I guess they're fake too. Let you take a look at the back and the sprinkle on the side panels. And all of them don't come with this either. Some do. They should. but that doesn't determine the authenticity of the shoe. So please, 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 people, cut it out. Cut it out. The so-called experts that's not experts at all. Please cut it out. But again, this your boy Trouble T Roy. GetKicksWholesale@gmail.com. GetKicksWholesale@gmail.com. GetKicksWS1. That's my Twitter, Instagram, GetKicksWS, the number one. And then on Facebook, www.facebook.com/GetKicksWS1. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And man, I'm out. Peace.